So the car that you've been requesting to see most is the brand new Mazda MX-5, and like some high-achieving postman, we are now delivering. It's brilliant. I love the look of it. It's this Kodo design language that they've been instigating on all sorts of cars, and the front looks really sharp. The back looks sort of, well, it's got these sort of almost beady round rear lights that I have to say I really like. It looks very distinctive. Also, the thing you can't help but notice is how small it is. It's narrower than the current car. It is also shorter, both in wheelbase by only sort of 15mm, but by 105mm overall. And that actually makes it more compact than the original Mark 1 MX-5. Hard to believe, I know, but there it is. It also weighs 100 kilos less than the current model. So it's looking good so far. Very compact, weighs just over a ton. Gets even better because we've got a 6-speed manual gearbox, which Mazda says is integral for a proper driver's car. Under the bonnet, there is we've got a selection of two 4-cylinder engines, a 1.5, which is putting out about 130 brake horsepower, I reckon, and a 2-litre, which is putting out about 165 brake horsepower. Something else you might have noticed is how small the wheels are. Now on the 1.5, you get just 16-inch rims as standard. On the 2-litre, it goes up to 17-inch rims, but they reckon that saves about 2 kilos a corner when you have the 16s on the 1.5. All very noble and, sort of promises to be fantastic for driving dynamics. We also get a limit slip diff as standard. We've got a touchscreen in here, so it doesn't feel like it's sort of bargain basement in here by any means. And there's as much interior space, despite the whole car being smaller, there's as much interior space as the outgoing car, which is very impressive. The roof, well, it's still that sort of one-handed thing, so you should be able to reach behind you and pull it over if it gets wet, which of course in Britain it never will. What else to tell you about the new MX-5? Well, it's riding 20mm lower, which I think certainly improves the overall look from the outside, given that the old car looked a bit like a sort of, an off-roading roadster at times, with all that clearance between the top of the tyre and the wheel arch. The styling, as we said, looks much more grown up. I think it sort of looks much more back to the Mark 1 in terms of just having more sophisticated styling rather than the slightly sort of Tonka toy look that it was before. In here, it feels great. Lovely low driving position. The steering, well, it's electric power-assisted steering, but they're saying that they've done all sorts of clever things to make it sure it has lots of feel and is extremely precise as well. Overall, this could be the car of 2015, frankly. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Despite the lack of power, it just doesn't matter. This could be a huge amount of fun. Well, we've had our 2 minutes in the Mazda MX-5, and as you can tell by the way it's standard, absolutely packed. Clearly, everyone loves a little bit of 50-50 weight distribution. I'm staggered by this car. It's extraordinary, isn't it? Anyway, if you liked our MX-5 video, then please be sure to give it the big old thumbs up and keep letting us know what more you want us to film at the 2014 Paris Motor Show. Thank you very much.